We're all aware that we're living in a global pandemic and the majority of people are taking it seriously. There are inevitably a few conspiracy nut jobs, and I think the latest theory is that face coverings are being used to implement a new world order, which of course they aren't. In fact, during the last major global pandemic, the Spanish flu of the early 20th century, it was required by law to wear face coverings. So conspiracy theorists, there's a historical fact you can take, roll it up nice and tight and shove it up your arse. But given that there is so much additional death and suffering in these strange times, I would have hoped that the less intelligent members of society had taken a break from finding new and exciting ways with which to kill themselves. But sadly, this isn't the case. You may recall a few months ago, President Trump gave a somewhat bizarre press conference where he didn't so much suggest but alluded to the idea that COVID-19 could possibly be cured by injecting people with disinfectant. Since then, there's been a dramatic increase in people contacting the emergency services after they've accidentally poisoned themselves. How do you accidentally poison yourself with detergent or disinfectant? The bottles have child-proof caps. They're covered in warning labels which in effect say, "Don't drink this, you soft bastard." But in Arizona alone, over a 2-month period, 62 people contacted the emergency services after injecting or ingesting household cleaning agents. But it gets worse. Because living with COVID in society has become normalised, people are getting used to masks and social distancing and constant hand washing. And because hand sanitizer has such a high alcohol content, some of the thicker people in society have decided to start drinking it. Now you can drink any liquid, but some of them only once. Hand sanitizers often contain high amounts of methanol, and methanol has several uses. It's used in cleaning products, it's also used in a lot of bonding agents, and it's a fuel used in speedway, drag racing, and a key component in rocket fuel. Now, most of us wouldn't consider drinking either petrol or diesel, the fuels which we use to power our daily drivers. So who are the people who think it's okay to drink drag racing fuel? Dragsters are designed to go from 0 to over 200 miles an hour in a matter of seconds, and they're slowed down using a fucking parachute. Presumably, they're the same people who'll watch a rocket taking off on television and think, whatever that's running on, I'd like a drink of that. Returning to Arizona, at a recent gathering, a number of people decided to get drunk on hand sanitizer. And it didn't go well for them because of the 15 people hospitalised, 3 are now blind and 4 are dead. And I know I shouldn't find that funny, but I do. Yes, it's a tragedy for the families involved, but it's not like we the human race have lost any potential Nobel Prize winners. Once again, we appear to be watching natural selection happening in real time. Because there are people looking at warning labels on cleaning products wondering what's the worst that can happen. You'll fucking die is the worst that will happen. Anyway, it's a hot day and that's the end of this video. So thanks for watching. I'm off to get a cool drink.